and welcome. I'm DDF Racer, and today I'm going to be doing a 30-minute GT3 race against the AI at Adelaide. Now, by popular demand, I'm going to be driving something different. Today, I'm going to be driving the Porsche 911 GT3 R. Now, this car makes a hell of a noise, and I've only done a few quick laps in practice so far, but it drives incredibly well. I've got a feeling this is going to be quite a fun race. Anyway, guys, this might also be the last race I record for a few weeks. Now, don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. Actually, technically that's a lie. I am moving house, so I am going somewhere. But yeah, might not have internet for a few weeks, or might not have a regular upload schedule just while things settle down a bit. I'll be back as soon as I can, but thought I'd have a nice little send-off with this GT3 race today. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video and the race. If you do, don't forget to like and comment, and as always, if you want to see more, please subscribe.
The air temp is 20 Celsius, B7. Are you ready? Watch for the lights.
Alright guys, here we go. 30 minutes against the AI at Adelaide.
Let's go, let's go.
Feed the clutch in slowly to stop the car from bogging down with the traction control. Although we are bogged in.
It's 3 wide, we're on the right.
Bogged in, boxed in. Nowhere to go. We gotta try and give him the space. Someone just clean goes around the outside in the first chicane. They're trying to avoid an accident.
We can see Lopez has gone off in center chicane.
Avoid any kind of contact.
Right side's clear.
So easy to pick up a damaged fender, a dent in the side panel, lose some of the important aero bits on this car on the first lap, and try and stay out of trouble. It's tight, twisty Adelaide street circuit.
Green flag sector 1. Lopez is now retired.
Can head onto the back straight for the first time, down to the infamous turn 8, really unleash the car. Listen to those revs. How good does this car sound as we get insanely close to the wall on the outside here.
Track temperatures are rising. Air temperature is now 24. The track temperature is now 24 Celsius.
Nice and hard on the brakes into the hairpin. Closing up on the cars ahead of us, making up a lot of time there, guys. It's got to be patient though, the car ahead of us is just so slow.
Don't polish out, mate. Forget about it.
Lightest of touches on the bumper there.
Sector 3 is yellow.
And down into the final corner for the first time.
It looks like Shabadoo has gone off in the Ketteville hairpin.
And that is a lap at Adelaide.
The gap ahead is now 0.28. 8th place. The gap behind is now 1.0.
Whoa!
Yellow flag sector 1.
And that, guys, is what happens if you take too much curb.
Sector 3 is clear. Shabadoo is retired.
Oh, I must have stacked it into the barriers big time there. Anyway, onwards and upwards, we're now back to P7. Place we started the race. Uh-oh. I think I may have taken a little bit too much curb on the inside there. I'd be very surprised if we got away without damage.
Sector 1.
Heading down towards turn 8 again now. Just a little blend off the throttle, gotta be nice and brave. Oh, so close to the wall. One of the amazing things about VR is you just feel so close to the barriers as well. It's almost as if you could put your hand out, touch the wall. Not that I would recommend doing that at 200k, of course. You would have no hand left. And speaking of body parts, yeah, you guys are probably wondering what the hell is on my face. Well, Captain Obvious here, it's my face. You did ask.
The leader has just done a 122.89. The guy in front has just done a 123.03. The gap ahead is now 0.8. P7. That lap was a 122.65. The gap behind is now 3.1.
So one of the things about recording is VR. Well, one of the things about recording in VR, should I say, is that you don't get to see my eyes, my expressions, how I'm concentrating. I got some kind of gaggle up ahead of us here. What's going on? Everyone's going really slow, and there's blue flags on the side of the track. Come on, get out the way.
Car left. You're clear on the left.
Must have been a lapped car, and now it's not worth the overtake here. See if we can get him going into the hairpin. Let's move to the inside.
Hold your line.
Oh, knocks into the side of us.
To your left. Come on, Dan. Nicely done.
Yes, there's an extra spot. But like I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted by that awesome on-track action. You can't see my face in VR when I'm recording. You can't see the expressions of concentration on my face. So I thought I'd get this little sticker just so you could see my face, and now, well, it just looks like I'm constantly surprised. I'm not sure if it's an improvement, but hey, there you go.
The gap in front is now 1.5. The lap time was at 1:24.60, 6th place. The gap behind is now 0.6.
Okay, I'm going to be quiet for a lap or two, for two reasons. One, so I can concentrate and try and get back ahead with these cars, and two, so you can hear the glorious sounds of this Porsche 911 GT3 R. Turn your speakers up or your headphones up and enjoy.
Has just done a 1:22.07. The guy ahead has just done a 1:22.17. Well done, Dan. You're looking really good. Come on, keep your focus. The gap in front is now 1.2 seconds. The gap behind is now 0.9. The fastest lap from that lap time was 1:21.82.
Honestly guys, how good does it sound? Oh, I could just drive this car for hours and hours. Never gets old going through turn 8. Well, with the fastest lap and a few other good corners in here in this lap as well, we're definitely catching up with the cars ahead of us. Feeling quite optimistic for a P5 or better. I think podium's out of the reach in this race, unless the cars ahead of us really start to fight. That lap traffic earlier in the race really did separate the pack a little bit. It was a nice little gaggle before that, as I could see Mr. Audi in the mirrors.
The car ahead has just done a 1:22.07. The gap in front is now 0.7. The gap behind is now 1.0. That's the fastest lap. That was a 1:21.63.
One of the good things about this car is actually the mirrors. I mean, as much as I enjoy driving the McLaren, you can't see anything behind you. Not so much in this car. Got a nice central view, and the side mirrors nice and close to the driving position. Really getting generous with these curbs. Yeah, got great visibility all around. Ugh, do not want to touch the curb on the inside there, it just unsettles the car so much. Oh, the car ahead of us has gone wide.
Flag sector 3. You are clear on the left. Green flag sector 3. We think P5 has binned it in the Ketteville hairpin.
I would think so too. I nearly followed them in there myself. Should be concentrating on my own line and not trying to just mimic the car ahead of me. Got the tunnel vision coming in. Anyway, that's another lap here at Adelaide. The car behind is definitely getting closer.
The gap in front is now 2.3. You've just done a 1:23.07 P5. The gap behind is now 0.41.
Yeah, there's a bit of a scruffy lap there. Allowed Mr. Flora Orange Audi behind us to catch up. Might have to start using those mirrors I mentioned. And it gets me every time. But it just, the sound of the car, it gets me every time. It just shivers down the spine, just sounds incredible. Probably going to say that a lot during this video if I haven't already, guys. There's just something about it. It's just a feel. I don't know whether it's the driving position, or just the way it holds the road and just follows the contours and the bumps.
Incident in Sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow.
It's just so immersive. Oh, big wiggle on the rear. Okay, it wasn't a bad lap. You just need to get a bit closer.
2.5 seconds. You've just done a 122.14. Sector 3 is 0.2 off the pace. The gap behind is now 0.9.
Now with this car, you've really got to be brutal with the inputs.
Focus further down the track. Sector 3 is clear. 20 minutes remaining. You've got 20 minutes left.
But if you miss your braking point or your turn-in point, it's really hard to recover. You can't just overcompensate. You got to be precise, but you got to be brutal. It's not a car that you drive gently, that's for sure. You got to really manhandle it around the track. Just very physical style of driving. Absolutely love it. So I know a lot more of the GTE style cars. You got to have finesse. You really got to coax the car, whereas this is just brute force. There's a tyre on the outside of the track there. I'm sure Marshall will collect that by the time we go around next time. Whoa, a bit too wide. Don't want to catch the curb on the entry there because it just drags you towards the outside of the track. Patience. And away we go, floor it for another lap here at Adelaide.
This is brilliant, keep it up. The gap ahead is now 2.2. We're setting the pace. You've just done a 121.73. The gap behind is now 0.9.
Mr. Spotter being very encouraging there. Thanks, mate. Appreciate it. You're really getting such a flow through that section of corners. How's my fuel?
We think about 22 minutes of fuel left, 2.4 litres per lap.
Session update.
18 minutes to go, P5. The gap in front is now 2.5.
So we should have enough fuel for the rest of the race, guys. Ooh. I need to be a little bit more careful through that corner. Getting dangerously close to the outside. One touch of the barrier and it will destroy the front right. I've done it a few times in practice and it just... game over. Need to be a bit more careful there next time.
Front is now 1.7 seconds. Your last lap time was at 121.82. Sector 3 is 0.14 off the pace. The gap behind is now 1.1.
Whoa! Too much curb on the inside there. Definitely closing. Definitely closing up, guys. Anyway, I hope you're enjoying the race so far. You know the drill if you are. Don't forget to like and comment. And yeah, if you want to see more stuff like this, please subscribe. Although, like I said at the start of the video, over the next few weeks I am going to be moving house, which I am incredibly excited about. The videos may get a bit sparse, but when I do come back, one of the benefits of said new house is I'm going to have a much, much faster internet connection, which is finally going to be able to allow me to do some live streaming. Not that I can't live stream now, but yeah, I'm pretty much limited to 480. I've done a few test sessions. You guys really want 720 or 1080 streams?
Okay, Dan, we're matching race pace. The gap ahead is now 1.3. You've just done a 122.00. Great stuff. Keep it coming, mate. The gap behind is now 1.1 seconds.
Okay, P5, and I can see all 4 cars ahead of us. We're getting closer. Oh, this is so good. One hell of a car to drive. Okay, that felt sweet through that corner then. Never gets old going through turn 8. A bit late on the brakes there, missed the apex. Maybe starting to get a bit of tyre fade, bit of brake fade. And try first gear through there.
Okay, Dan, you're halfway home. Your fuel is fine. 15 minutes left.
Okay, half distance in the race. Ooh, almost looped the car around then. Just a wheel on the grass. The rear of the car is dancing.
Now 0.6. That lap time was 121.77. The gap behind is now 1.2 seconds. Good consistency. Keep them coming.
As P2 and P3 ahead of us are starting to fight. That's perfect. Brings them all back towards us. I was hoping one of them would do a Damon Hill, Michael Schumacher and go into the barriers there. Sadly not this lap. Looks like I'm going to have to fight for it. I'll have to get them on track. Oh, a bit too wide there again. Come on, Dan, concentrate. Mr. Floro Audi is still there in the mirrors. He's not going anywhere soon by the looks of things. Ooh, had to lift out big time. A bit too much curb on the exit. It's getting scruffy. Yeah, it's starting to get scruffy. Maybe the tyres are going off. It's just me using my racing driver excuses again. Very generous on the inside curb there again.
The gap in front is now 0.6. You've just done a 122.47. The gap behind is now 0.7.
Oh, there's another tyre on the outside of the track there. Someone's gone into the wall big time. Oh, too wide. Definitely starting to get a bit more understeer in the car. I'm going to shift the brake bias a few clicks to the rear. The fuel comes down and the tyres wear out. Ooh, very close again. The feeling of driving the car is definitely evolving throughout the course of this race. Like I said at the intro, I haven't really done too many practice laps here, so I'm kind of learning as I go. But I've got a feeling I'll be driving this car a lot more in the future.
Sector 3 is yellow. The gap in front is now 0.7. That lap was a 122.51. The gap behind is now 0.6.
Oh, the leader's pulling away, but we're still with 2, 3 and 4.
Sector 3 is clear.
Look at the guy behind. A bit of a lockup from the cars ahead of us there. Can't really capitalise. Sorry if I'm just pointing out the obvious as I drive here, guys. I'm not really doing much valuable commentary today, but I'm using a lot of my concentration. Whoa, Oh, big slide. Somehow hold on to it there. Feels like we just got completely different speed in different parts of the track. I think it's a Corvette ahead of us. Just a bit wide out the final corner. The Audi's behind as well. He's right with me now.
The gap in front is now 0.6. That lap time was 1:22.55. The gap behind is now 0.31.
He's definitely got the pace. I think I might have to start thinking about going defensive.
Left, 10 minutes to go.
Okay, so 2/3 of the race down, 1/3 to go. I have to start trying to do something different if we're going to get past these guys. Very late on the brakes there. Try a late apex. We need to try and figure out where they're weak. Where we've got the advantage. Definitely feel like that is my weakest corner on the track. I'm just so afraid of running wide and hitting the barrier. Great exit off there. And again, run a little bit wide though, kicking up a bit of dirt in the mirrors.
At your race pace, the gap ahead is now 0.21. That last lap was a 1:21.78. Well done, Dan. This is terrific.
Ooh.
Exactly what we came here for. You're right. Yellow flag.
Just took a bit too much curb and speared off to the side.
Center chicane.
You think so? I was a witness to a murder, sir.
Sector 1 is clear.
He murdered himself. It was not really a murder, it's a suicide, I guess. I was witness to a suicide, sir. So we got a little bit of clear track ahead of us now, up to P4. Or maybe a handful of laps to make up the gap ourselves. We have to put some solid laps in now. Super concentration. We have to maximize each and every apex. No mistakes, guys. We could get a podium. Wouldn't that be something? It's like Mr. Audi's dropped off a bit behind us.
It is now 1.9. Your lap time was at 1:22.92. P4. The gap behind is now 0.8.
Bit too much curb through the center chicane there. And a bit too late into turn 3. Whew. This is extremely physical. But I absolutely love it. This is one of the most exciting, most fun to drive races I've done for a long time. I'm so disappointed in myself for not trying this car sooner. Oh, did he go into the barrier ahead of us? Yeah, I think he has. He's going slow.
Left side, there's a car. Clear on the left. Car right. Right side's clear. There's a car right. Clear right.
That was silly, Dan. Oh, there's no need to go for the dive bomb there. I should have been patient. I just got excited. He would have come into the pits anyway. And now we've lost the place to Mr. Audi, who clearly has the pace on us. He's been hounding us.
Front is now 0.7. That lap was at 1:23.69. Sector 3 is 1.7 seconds off the pace. The gap behind is now 0.5.
So it's all to play for the podium again now, guys. now it's a role reversal. The guy behind is now the guy ahead. And he's had the advantage of watching me for the last 10 or so laps. He knows exactly where I'm strong. Or maybe I'm just giving the rFactor 2R a little bit too much credit there. We've got to stick with him. Really got to stick with him now. So close.
Got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Okay, so fuel's good. Bit of a locker from the car ahead there. No real opportunity to take advantage though. Pressure's off behind.
You're looking really good. Come on, keep your focus. The gap in front is now 0.5. That was 121.86. Okay, Dan, we're matching race pace. The gap behind is now 1.3. That's 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes.
Time's starting to run out. Oh, come on. I need to get this podium. The fight is on.
Yellow flag, watch out. I think P2's binned it in race course.
Right side's clear.
The bodywork's in pretty bad shape. We might need to fix that.
We'll make it through. We'll make it through. Can't believe it. The leaders must have come together. So it's now a battle for the lead.
The gap ahead is now 0.5. That was at 127.69. Alright, Dan, keep doing what you're doing. This is spot on. P2, the gap behind is now 1.3.
I heard the crunch in the headphones. I didn't think it would be the leaders though. I feel a bit cheeky getting past position 3 in the process. I wonder what happened. We now find ourselves in second position with a clear shot at the leader if we just hold it together on the pace. The car behind us is gone, so P3 is gone, we're safe. Looks like the leader's going to check out though. I think we do have damage. Didn't quite have the reactions to get out of the way fast enough. Did have a little tap on the front right. There's still yellow flags though, he's still facing the wrong way. Come on, marshals. Nice and close. There can't be many laps left to go now.
The gap in front is now 0.6. Your lap time was 123.28. The gap behind is now 3.0.
This is for the lead.
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
Okay, so that's probably going to be this lap and the next lap. Come on guys, we can get him. We can get him. Oh, bit too much curb on the inside, but we already have the damage. I doubt it's going to make it any worse. Nicely done through that corner, if I do say so myself. Hopefully the yellow flags have cleared. No, I can still see them. He still must be facing the wrong way. Got a feeling he's going to be there till the end of the race. So good sportsmanship means we cannot overtake into that corner on the final lap, which is about to begin. And this is the closest we've been for the whole race. Lots of space behind us. Come on, guys.
Okay, Dan, one more to go. Keep it together, we'll be on the podium. That was 123.15.
Whoa, he hops over the curb, but there's nowhere to go. Gonna try and go to the outside.
On your right. Still there. Keep your line. Be right.
Got him!
That's 5 minutes of fuel left.
Car on your right.
Yeah, he's gonna go for the dive.
Right side's clear.
Gonna give him the space. What happened? Did he lose the rear? There wasn't any contact. Whoa! Come on, hold it together, Dan. Hold it together. This is for the win. We got him round the outside, square and fair, and he tried to go for the dive on the inside. I think he must have broke traction going over the curb. Let's pay our respects. Press F for the guy on the right. We've got the clear mirrors behind us. Let's cruise it through the final corner. Somehow, come away with a win.
You won. Fantastic drive.
Okay guys, I completely attribute that win to the silly face mask. It stays. Also, that sign on the inside of that corner there reminds me of Greg's. It's actually for secure parking. But as someone who was born and raised in northern England, all I can think of is Greg's, and now I'm dying for cheese and onion pasty. Okay, there we go, guys. What a crazy race. Managed to make it up from P7 all the way to P1. Not quite sure how he managed that. There was a few decent moves. Managed to get round the outside on the final lap. I think there was a dive bomb into the hairpin at some point there as well. Lots of freebies, lots of fast laps, but overall, the thing to take away from this video for me personally was just how awesome this Porsche is. What a great car to drive. I mean, I know I'm a fan of the McLaren GT3, but this Porsche is just, it's something else, really. If you have access to the GT3 pack for rFactor 2, you should definitely try this. A lot of people have been telling me to try this for a long time, and I should have done it a lot sooner. By far the best car I've driven so far. Just the sound of it, just the feel of it, it's so raw. Yeah guys, go and do it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. That was one hell of a race, wow. If you enjoyed it, thumbs up and comment, and yeah, don't forget to subscribe to see more. Like I said in the intro and in the video as well, I might be going offline for a few weeks after this video goes up. Moving house, real life, all that kind of thing, but trust me, when I come back, oh, this channel's going to kick off. Going to be live streams all over the place with a brand new high-speed NBN internet connection. If you live in Australia, you've probably heard of the word NBN before. If not, you should probably Google it and find out all about that. It's a bit of a farce. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed. I will see you in a few weeks, or maybe sooner. Who knows? Catch you next time, though, guys. Thanks so much for watching.